Hey, we're Company Rouse and I'm back here for yet another wonderful Let's Explode. Okay, just look at this. Yeah, we're gonna have a plan. Nikolai's last. No, it doesn't matter. None of it matters. It's all garbage. But in case you were curious, as it starts off, because we have done a little version of this, but I didn't have free reign. Here is our Let's Explore of GK and all the little stuff that goes on here. It's really interesting how they make it. They almost like put makeup or eyeliner on him, or maybe they just didn't finish the modeling there. But it's his eyes stick out, so you have a chance from way back here to kind of get a look at him. I don't know, I found that cool that they're trying to get certain parts of the character to stick out so you might be able to see at a distance. We have vodka, and it looks like, are those chip bags or body parts? Candy bars in here. Again, how ridiculous the whole machine is in general, it just blows my mind away. But there's a lot going on in this map. There's the dragons! Look at the dragons! Yay, dragons are walking around the map. But here's the entirety of the map. GK, I always love giving that big overview, and this is one of the better maps to date. I love what they do with the map. I love the break thing that they do over, what do they call it? Jeez. It's like way over here, like how large the map is. It's just ridiculous. I actually forgot, it's been so long since I've been here, but I love this whole sequence and how you do all this. It's just absolutely incredible what they're able to do with all this stuff. So I want to do a general GK and look around at stuff that I missed in my other Let's Explore because I didn't have free reign to really look at stuff. But then I'll go back through and we'll do the Easter egg together and we'll enjoy it. Now, someone told me there's parts inside here. The ciphers are all lined up inside the building, and I'm curious if that's the case, if I can actually find that again. That's what people were saying. I'm not seeing them anywhere. Or inside the robot, maybe? Nope. Not seeing any of that. I'm seeing a bunch of bah humbug here. Not on top. I'm actually getting a lot of freedom here where I'm not getting blinded, which is really nice. I appreciate that. There's our flags back here. I mean, it's really obvious when you see them just like this standing, like, oh, that's probably part of an Easter egg or something. What is interesting is the origin statues that really never came to do anything in this game, even though the Primus group and they're supposed to have all this effect. Treyarch never expanded on that, and it kind of annoys the living Christ out of me why we did all this 1.0 stuff. We had all this Primus group thing set up, and then there's no payoff. Like, as I'm doing these Let's Explore series and playing through the Easter eggs over and over again, all I'm reflecting on is just like, God, why did they drop the ball with everything? Why were you setting up all these storyline indications just to do nothing with it? Here would be the shield upgrade where you actually see the lettering, and I wonder if it's that really poor, you see how it's distextured? Is that a sign that that's what that was being used for? No, still nothing there. Still can't find whatever the heck they were talking about. I'm gonna go over to supply and look for here, right? And it would be up here would be it again. Oh no, so the blur thing isn't anything special. But we can take a look outside and see about all the cool things out here. Like this flag. I mean, look it. It's so weird. And it's not gonna start, so they all don't disappear until I start the Easter egg. So once I start the Easter egg, then everything disappears, these flags, and it's not, only one of them's on the map, so when you're in solo, it scales to how many players are in there. This is all for the shield upgrade if you're really confused, like, why is Rad pointing out all these flags? Those are the reasons being. Here's all the boxes and the stuff down here. And, you know, look at it. They even have some of the German army stuff. Are they just reusing the boxes? Are they trying to make connections? The Germans did invade this area in this fantasy storyline of Stalingrad. And then they stole the robots and they reverse engineered it. And there's this incredible, fascinating storyline in the background that is just completely left to our imagination. And we just don't get anything more with it. We don't... There's so much more they could have built off of. Once again, like in Der Eisendrache, where we had this amazing storyline built up about Group 95, blowing up the moon, and all these other ideas that were just completely left out to dry. They didn't do anything with them. I think this area has so many textures because of the fact... Okay. Does that go right through? Yeah, it does. Because zombies have to run up here, so you have the zombies running up for the... What do they call those devices now? I already forgot. Groff devices, the Groff drones that come down, and they all try and hit it. So that's why I'll be able to run on pretty much all the textures outside the map for a great length. Is because the zombies are supposed to be able to get to this stuff. Hey, look at more parts. I appreciate the debris, though. It's pretty cool, most of this stuff. And Gonna go inside the boat here. There's nothing really of interest inside the boats. The water. Oh, whoa. Oh, I didn't expect that. I expected to fall through the ground. I didn't think I'd be able to walk on the water here. Well, that's kind of cool. The docks are a nice touch. Again, hitting Treyarch's immersion that they've done so well in the past for these maps of building more than meets the eye. Like, you can tell a story. Am I on this now? Huh. I'm just fascinated that actually some of this stuff has textures or hitboxes as everybody continues to correct me and I continue to forget even though I ask you every video to try and tell me what they actually are. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get blinded if I go over here, but yeah. There's stuff over here. It would be pretty cruel of Treyarch to hide things out here. Wow, there's a sky that looks pretty intense. See all the explosions. That's what I loved about, like, starting in GK. The atmosphere created instantly was just awesome. We're getting shelled and stuff like that. It makes you really like that World War II aspect of it, even though there's a dragon flying around. It's just ludicrous what's going on there. But besides that, like, I really enjoy GK. The entire Easter egg was a bit much. I know originally it gets to be a bit tedious, and solo, it's a big kick in the... you know what, but there's other gobblegums now that kind of make it easier. Fear and Headlights really makes it much easier because they extended the time on that. Oh my lord, I can't believe how much time you get in those Nikolai boss fights and all that stuff. But yeah, I actually didn't have a good chance to look out here because it's not as blinding as it used to be, so I'm kind of curious to see if there's anything in these buildings way out and about in the background, but I mean, the answer is almost always nope. Especially if you haven't opened anything, you're not really going to see anything more out here. Kind of look like a megaphone. Like, the reason that stuck out to me is because in the fight there was that, because I remember we figured out later on, yeah, there was like little megaphones on these areas that you would shoot and that would cause another song to play. There was a second song to play during the fight and there was a little megaphone, so I guess it probably only spawns once you get everything going. As I am just looking around, I'm not doing the Easter egg just yet. I want us to really enjoy looking around the map before Reed slaves away doing all the steps and then showing you the cool things about the steps. Here's the children's room where this changed the whole game here. When they showed this, it completely flipped me and my theories on my head. When I saw this, Treyarch clearly put this in here to be like, alright, there's Maxis and the children, or Monty and the children, and blah, 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 blah. Just, I don't know, colossal disappointment to me that they had to add all these children in and do all these different things. They were spinning such a really interesting story, even trying to save it from the multiverse nonsense, and then they just... they must have ran out of time. The director must have wanted to go in a different direction. It's just... It's head-scratching to me to figure out why they chose to do the things they did. I can't start the fight early, in case you're curious. Like, I can't just press this, and that won't cause Nikolai, like, to do anything. In case you're like, can I just skip everything? Nah, you can't, sadly. There's nothing special about that. This whole area opens up after the first fight with Nikolai. That's why you can suddenly get into it. Want to look at the pipe system, probably. The propaganda around the map is really cool. I like that aspect of it. Just really a well put together map. There's the grave that was part of the whole maze event to get your name inside a zombie's map and then become a zombie. And it was supposed to be this really big deal. But his name's in there, Richard Rodriguez. He's the guy that won it, and they actually put it inside the map. So those are like the Easter eggs of past. I love stuff like this, where you just got a name like that, and you're like, what does that mean? And it's like, oh, it really has real-life cool facts. It's like he won a contest, and he got to be immortalized in a Treyarch game. Really, really cool. We have our dead dragon here, where we have the upgrade, and there's no upgrade hidden under the ground, as you can imagine. Treyarch no longer does the fun stuff where they put all these things in the ground and you're like, hey, what's going on here? Nope, it's all just appears out of thin air once you hit the correct functions, which is good. So people can't accidentally glitch theater mode and start figuring out Easter eggs, even though they do that anyway with all the boss fights now, ever since they implemented that since Der Eisendrache. So here is our super ridiculous pipes system that we have that was really awesome. I was a big fan of it. But there's no connection to the other pipe system, which I find interesting. This black wall is like the transition from one side of the map to the other, so they're really teleporting the characters around the map, but they don't want to make that apparent, so they'll do that black transition where you go from here on this side of the map. Where are we? I'm sorry with my terminology, I'm rusty because I haven't been obviously playing zombies enough. So here, So we have the pipe system going back to spawn, right? So you see how there's all these different routes that really don't lead to anywhere, which they should have. There should have been an Easter egg that led you to other places. That would have been really, really cool if Treyarch implemented that. But you see how we have all this pipe system, but eventually it's gonna cut off and go black. Right about there. Let's see. Or maybe it does. Where are we now? Okay, so we're about here when it ends. And that's nowhere as close to spawn. I'm glad I wasn't proven wrong. And that's why it cuts to black, and then all of a sudden you appear all the way over here. I know some of you might find that trivial, but some of the newer viewers who haven't seen the Let's Explore series might be fascinated to find out that Treyarch pulls these things. So that's why you see here, the pipe just kind of appears. They just deal with the coloring here, and you come out this pipe. So there's these little intricate systems to try and fool our players into thinking there's more than meets the eye and what's actually going on. You're traveling vast distances in seconds, but really we're just shifting characters around, and that's cool to me, is that Treyarch can implement these things and continue to make you believe exactly what's happening in the game. I think that's kudos on them. Now there's another robot in here. Let me see if this was the one they were talking about, where all the ciphers are inside him, or a tower. It was a clock tower, I swear to God, they kept telling me inside the clock tower was the ciphers. So you had the 935, or actually is it 115? That's what it's on right now. There's just nothing. Whole lot of nada. Whole lot of nada in here, so I don't know what they were talking about. Maybe I'll have to look that up sometime. But here's our dragon, just flying around. He's super obnoxious, but the model's all the same. Constantly breathing fire on us and ruining our day. Nothing really too out of the ordinary there. The boss fight we looked at, let's look at some of the rooms in the boss fight, because that's one of the places you might be interested to see, since you don't get a lot of good looks at it, and you're running around and you're rushing to see what's going on. I love how they have all this equipment out here, like the Germans were setting up anything they could, and these temporary outposts, and it was just great to see the combination. The combination of like these worlds clashing between the Soviets and the Germans in this fake Stalingrad conflict, and then the Valkyrie drones were actually interesting. Like, if they loaded the textures in right, then it was really, really, really cool. Like, that you could see these Valkyries and fight them, and it actually fit the map. And Treyarch still was getting me to buy into what was going on, but, man, they kept saying, trust us, and Revelations really has just rubbed me the wrong way now after time and time again to see all these cool things they set up, and just was like, nope. Nope. We don't have time for that. See you next game, folks. And it's just like, why couldn't you have done more? You shouldn't have said the end either. I agree with more people on that. It just should have been like, oh, to be continued. The staff, I remember everybody freaked out that there could have been a staff up here where the names were, because it looked like from a vast distance out here that somehow one of the ice staffs, or was the wind staff, I don't recall which one it was, but was on top up here, and we all wanted the staffs to return. That didn't, but they gave us a thunder gun. They gave us wonder weapons out of the box, and then we complained about that. I'm just amazed, like, they kept giving us what we wanted to a point, and then they would take certain things away. So it was fascinating to me to see the back and forth of it all. Let's see, is there anything? Just blank books, no ciphers, which would be really interesting to slide in ciphers and boss fights and little stuff like that. See, I feel like we continued, it got better. Like, there's no denying in Black Ops 2 was so much worse than every Zombies game, period, when it comes to this little stuff. But it's still not like back in the day, just those little things that are thoughtful, just like, probably in this area, like, there would be a cipher. Like, it makes sense that there's some kind of secret note inside the big boss fight arena, and there might be. Oh, that's really cool. Hey, look at this, there's a German hat out here. That's neat. I haven't seen that before. So cool. I like stuff like that. That could be a thumbnail. German hat. Yeah. No, it's not gonna be a thumbnail. But like, see, little things like this is just like, oh, there's a bed and there's a German hat we haven't seen. Maybe there's a secret operative hiding out here. It doesn't matter. Just tell a story. Like in Darish, you could follow the bloodstains all around the place and you could start seeing like, what happened? Oh my God. Like, and they played with your imagination. And then there's certain logical paths you would think about, like, oh, you know what? This is a crazy area. Treyarch probably doesn't want me looking around. I bet they hid something in here. And they might have. I might be forgetting a cipher in this area. There might be a cipher in one of the books here that I don't know about. I mean, we do have, contrary to what I'm saying, we do have a music Easter egg inside this area to keep us going, but it's always like this ridiculous amount of functions and all these steps we have to jump through instead of just finding something and understanding, oh, that's really cool. This is fun. Like, then they either go too far where they have like 80 ciphers in the map and just like the whole story's being told through ciphers and people gotta crack all these codes, but you don't get the radio balance. And then, there's another one. Well, there goes that. But then we have a couple radios like this. God damn it, Reed, talk to me. But there's like a ton of radios in this map, which is really, really good. And then you had some ciphers that were telling stuff were really, really, really good. And then eventually it just like, you're trying to find that balance. That's probably why I enjoyed GK so much with a lot of the storyline it was telling, because it builds so much of the lore of the map. But then you have a dragon running around, which takes away from it. Like the Cthulhu stuff takes away from it. Horizon Drak was really, really fun because you had all this stuff that really didn't take away from it. You could really just be like, I don't see the dragons. I just get them to get the bows. There's not crazy flying dragons around. Like the other stuff made sense. Like the creepy ghost wolf was like, cool. Fits the setting. Sure, castle, abandoned. Why not? But then you start getting into some other stuff and you're like, oh, what the hell am I doing? I mean, a lot of people enjoy Kino because you teleport into rooms and there's reels in there and the reels give you a little bit of story. It makes sense. Here we find radios around the map. Makes sense. But you get into these things like, we need a bone outside the map, or we just have, you know, a bunch of radios recounting past things that we don't build on. I guess maybe it's the string of things together where he kept saying we're gonna tie up loose ends and we're gonna be able to connect a lot of these strings and these lines, and none of it got connected. Like we just, like the Peter McKay in this area, nothing happened with that. Oh yeah. Oh, we're going together. We're going together, Nikolai. Let's see, can I give ammo and hold an aid? I think I do give ammo. Oh yes, together, Nikolai! Together! Together! Oh, they roll right through the front of this. Oh, that's kind of a shame. Alright, well, I guess I'll go back to the map now. Into the map we go. What's in here? Anything cool? I don't think so. Alright, so let's go look at a couple more things before I will go do the entire Easter egg, and we all can laugh about it, because we just ranted and raved long enough. Am I really 18 minutes into this? Wow, there's a lot to show you in GK, apparently. But here's the children's statue of this very famous landmark that it's either based on or completely a replica of. I think it's based on. And they did nothing with it! Like, here would be logical, just like, oh, you put a gimmick in here, you should probably do something with that. Oh, nice! Nice, I found this. Can I do the thing where we un-no-clip and I can just grab it? Yes, I can. Oh, that's awesome. Yay! I missed that so much. I missed the fun of the lines. Like, I was listening to the Shangri-La, so this is the one I had, like, some of the most issues with was, oh, we can actually look at this, by the way. By the by, we can look at the trophies and you guys can be like, oh, Nito Supremo. I really was not a fan of this intro with the Ace of Spades because they're going for such a serious tone in this, and it just did not work. I see, none of the stuff works until you open up the doors for it, which is kind of a shame. But that'll be easier for when I do the Easter egg later. But it gets to this point of like annoyance where I got so annoyed because this is all a serious tone, it's not fun, and then all of a sudden they're like, we're gonna have some fun with this and put the Ace of Spades in here and all this stuff, and it's like, that's not at all what we were going for. It doesn't make any sense. And the reason being is there's like next to no jokes in this version of it. They're so serious, and they got away from the origins boringness of the characters a little bit, but then we're still trying to tell the super serious story that doesn't happen. That just does not occur. We just kill a Shadow Man and are left with more questions, which, you know, entices people to buy the games and all that, but it's just mind-boggling to me to think about what they were gonna do. I was watching the Shangri-La trailer, and that's that fun thing where just, like, you have the, what's that, In the Jungle song going in the background, and you just have Nikolai like, ba-boom, like, welcome to hell. Just having fun. You can laugh because they're still in that joking, ridiculous phase. And I get they want to build character arcs and they want to build a story with these characters, but they didn't tell the story. They went so far, put all these hints in, and then they just stopped. Oh my god. Oh, this is becoming like a Reed vent session here. Oh no, I don't mean to put this on you. I'm just so discouraged looking at, like, what a great job they did with these maps. As you can see, it's not here. The other... Where is it? The other trophies, like, some of them are spawned into the map, some of them aren't. So this isn't just sitting beneath the map. You can't just sneak and grab it. The other trophy in here, in the safe. Oh, jeez. Does it not even spawn in, period? Oh, it doesn't. Ooh. What would you guess about that? Look at that. I thought for sure that would spawn in, but nope, it doesn't. So most of them don't spawn in, so that's interesting. But look at the architecture. Oh, look at the detail. It's just so cool, and you don't even look at this stuff. It's just so fascinating. There's so much to this map. Like, I'm struggling to show you everything before doing the Easter egg, because the Easter egg will be much quicker, and the stuff you'll see there won't really be of too much interest, but... Oh, man, it's just so fascinating where all this stuff comes from. I mean, they're inside the pipes, the music, the dynamic of the area. The tank factory we can take a look at here, where the wisps ends up showing up. I'm not gonna do all the wisps, that's not happening. It just takes too long, and I mean, it's exactly what you think it is. It's a floating blue portal that you can see outside the map. But yeah, I mean, it's so obvious. It's so obvious when you take a look there. But if you want more of this no clipping, I did do a bunch of it on another GK video, where I use a theater mode glitch to see a lot of the stuff, but here is really the bulk of the things we couldn't really get a good look at, and I want you guys to get a good look at. And of course, if you wanted me to look at something else, I can always go back in eventually and try and do a video where it's like, the things Rad Austin missed, and that'll be fun. So, there we go. I'm gonna go head out and start the Easter egg, so I'll be in and out periodically, and we will enjoy ourselves, and hopefully I can get the Easter egg done awfully quickly. So I'll see you momentarily. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. There he is. Look at how cool that is. There's so much for him to say, too, which is a really cool part. He has all these, like, quotes that we never get to hear because of this. Alright, can I no clip? Well, actually, this might... Oh, shit, I can't look up. Oh, jeez. There we go. Did I just get it twice? Oh my god! What? Well, that's not fair. I wanted to hear all his quotes. I guess someone could just data mine them. Nope. You won't be. Alright, let's go Dragon Command. Mark III. Wow, that was brutally easy. But we can at least look at what's going on here when Groff goes in. So we still have, like, that unstable matter. I love it. It's just like a nuclear reaction occurring. And then it comes in here, and instantly disappears as soon as it's closed. Yep. It's just so strange how we're trying to be funny, and then we're not, and then we're funny, and then we're not. The comedy feels so forced, because it's like, we need to do comedy. This is still funny, though. Damn it. I'm not making a good point here. Alright, time to do the next one. Give ammo. Where's it spawned from? Oh, there he is. There he is. Look at him. That's really cool. See, this is the cool stuff where, like, we used to see when stuff started to get going. Oh, it even looks like all the hands here fell off him. See, that's the cool things, like, that we would see normally when we're no-clipping around, just these things hiding ready on the map. But instead, we don't. Just helps everything go so much faster. And now we can turn it back off. And there we go. There was our wonderful look at our drone here, our 935 drone. I like the fire in it. That's super cool looking. And there it goes. Space-time malfunction. See, again, this is why, like, the boss fight thing was so cool. Because there was payoffs. She got the payoff earlier from all this space-time data she's getting, and then Sophia teleports into the next one. Groff drone. What the? Oh, shit. Okay, it's this one. Hey, that was nice. I'm gonna no-clip down there so we can have some fun with this. Boop. Let's do, like this. So here we go. There's this area, right? And you're actually killing these guys, and it allows you to... You're charging it, so you'll see here, like... You see how it zaps into the Groff module? So it's very much like it was in the past, where you're trying to kill these zombies, and that unlocks the module. The Dragon Egg unlocks it. This isn't time-based like Zetsubo no Shima was very much time-based. So I find that very interesting about this whole Groff module drone thing going on here. I'm also curious if I can just pick it up. I doubt it. I'm pretty sure Treyarch has just done this every time now that you can't just pick these things up and move on with your life. But then again, earlier we found stuff underneath the map, and that just allowed us to move forward. I guess this makes it quite, or much easier just to sit next to it and be like, here we go. Going to town on the old zombies. Oh, looks like it's done. Can I pick it up? Nope. If I get the whelp, he's gonna pick it up, right? Oh, sh. And there we go. That's what I did last time. Oh, God, don't give me that. And there we go. There goes our guy. Literally nothing special about him besides his green eyes. He doesn't show up anywhere special like we saw with the Valkyrie outside the map. So, yeah, take it as you will. Well, that's done. So it's gotta be... We got Groff, we got that, Valkyrie. Yeah, it's gotta be Nuke now. Oh boy, Nuke time. Tank, supply, infirm, arm, department, Dragon Command. So, tank, let's go to tank. We're gonna find out, aren't we? Oh boy. It's almost like I want to test it out just to see, but I also am not doing this again, so boop. One down. I failed? How is this not armory? But we figured out that you don't die. God mode is endless. And boom. There we go. The excitement is so real right now. I know you're on the edge of your seat. All right, here's a download in progress. Hopefully I don't break the game. But this is what it looks like from the outside. I'm pretty sure the download will just go the entire time. But you get these... I mean, just look at how badass it looks. With them just sprinting over the top, sprinting through. I'm actually kind of curious if they can break the download. I've never seen that happen. Do they actually attack anything? I'm pretty sure they're just trying to get me, right? Yeah, because that's the whole point of us running around in circles. Yeah. But I like the mist that they put over this. How does this happen? What do they do? Treyarch just... What? They all just died? Oh, boy. Well, I guess so. Oh, we get a good look of them coming this way. Just look at that, though. I just love this whole trench warfare thing, taking a fortified position. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, look at the gears on their back. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so cool. Look at them all. They're pretty jacked, by the way. Look at the muscle structure on these dead zombies that are like 6'7". I like how they're all talking to each other now, like crazy methodical. Oh, they found me! Oh, good, I got him in the face the other way. You know what this calls for? This could be a thumbnail. And in the slot it goes. There's your key card. So we're gonna go fight the dragon, we're gonna join Nikolai, we're gonna have a good time, and then we'll wrap up this Let's Explore. We'll get to see him while I no-clip around, and we can all be like, oh, that's cool looking. Or not. Up to you guys. There she goes. We could actually follow her, can't we? Let's follow her. Alright. I must go to him. So cool when you're doing this stuff, but just... Except we didn't resolve it. Cool beans. This game is stupid. Oh, now she's gone. She gets out of there pretty quickly. Really, no substance there to her existence. Okay. That way. Okay. Dragon Command. Time to go fight old Nikolai. Or as old Taki will call him, Nikki. Alright. Off we go. Boop. No death barrier. Boy, I'm killing it. And out we go. So we're gonna take a look at the dragon. What I liked about this boss fight was the fact, if you can see him actually in the background. We can go look at what's actually happening here. What is he shooting? Nothing. Completely nothing. Uh-oh. Did I fuck things up? No, okay, good. Are you? Oh boy, exciting. Look at him. Already going to town. Not even operating it, just drinking and going, and there we go. Where's our dragon? There he is. This is what I wanted to look for. Look at this. There you go. We get a good look at what the dragon sees. Oh, it's badass. Just lights the whole thing on fire. So it's a cool fight. The dragon was super underwhelming and very easy to kill. And then, you know, it's just like... It's cool that we take away the dragon so you don't have to deal with him for the rest of the game. That's really, really a cool factor. But then, like, for the upgrades, sometimes you need to kill napalm zombies for upgrades and stuff like that. I remember there's something that you can do that you can actually get blocked out of the game of getting a certain upgrade if you kill the dragon before you do the upgrade. I forgot what it was off the top of my head. It's either the shield or the strike nades. I can't remember which, but hopefully Nikolai will... Oh, is it already ready? I didn't even notice that. I didn't even see him shoot the little spike there. Alright, well, that's cool. So we're gonna hit him, and this is, they actually have the cutscenes here, so I'll be able to no-clip in the cutscenes, and then they'll knock me back and forth. So we're just gonna wait on Nikolai to get his shit together and shoot his 115 lance, and that'll allow us to shoot the dragon. We get some nice good looks on the dragon. Oh, is his wing open already? I'm not even seeing it. I don't even see him, but I'm probably not even hearing it. No, I hit him there. I got it. I've already heard him there, right? Yeah. So now we got the belly. Oh, wow, did I already get that? Okay, I think God mode inhibits me to get insta-kills in this type of stuff. I don't understand why I'm so powerful with the things I use. It doesn't make any sense. If I kill Nikolai in like 4 shots, we gotta have a conversation here. I gotta see what it actually does. That max ammo doesn't go away, by the by. I know people normally panic and try and get it like I did the first time, but once you do this boss fight, it's all about taking it nice and easy. Oh, that's so cool. Shooting triple fireballs out? I don't remember that. Alright, he's gonna shoot him in the neck, and then we're gonna explode our dragon here. Seriously, an easy boss fight, though. Like, just running around the edges. When you don't have God mode on, obviously. I'm not... Don't take that out of context. Me being like, this is easy, I don't know why people don't... No. I get why it's difficult. Come on. There you go. Bye, dragon. I don't think there's any value seeing him in no clip just fall apart. Yeah, there you go. Just dragon bits everywhere. So let's no clip. I'm gonna let it reset me here. So this is where it is. I love it. Why even explain it that way, right? Never surrenders, blah, blah, blah. No one gives a shit. Not really. So here are the things you actually need to shoot. You see all those shiny yellow things that people have showed you over the days or years or whatnot? It's actually kind of cool to see it up close and actually get a chance to look at this stuff. Shut up. Shut up. Stop it. Oh, I was gonna do this shit now. That's alright. It's not happy with me. Yeah, I know. Well, okay. We're just gonna get to the end of the fight, and it'll be alright. Whatever I was doing, I'm gonna stop doing that. Whatever I was shooting. He's pretty much done, though. If I could just... Oh, boy. Not happy. Game is not happy with me right now. Was it... You think it was the fear and headlights that just did this? Oh, it's already done. Wow, that was quick. You can see how it popped open here. I'm not gonna no-clip around now since the game's kind of breaking. Shit happens. Come on, Nick. Oh, God. Can't get a shot off of this. There we go. And that'll end it. And now if we no-clip... Where are we? This is what it looks like.
You think you will kill me now? I am sorry, Nikolai. I wish there was another
Excuse
way.
me, sorry.
But know this, in my heart, I share the same pain as you.
I love how he just
The
disappears
pain
and
that you have
stuff.
buried and blurred beneath an alcohol-fueled haze. Yes, the pain of your own memory. You loved and you lost.
Didn't get even good explanation this time though
Everything
either.
else has been delusional fantasy.
Why is it red?
That
What'd I
distance
do?
you from
The game is very
painful
confused for me
truth.
right now.
You know what I speak of. You remember. Before the bombs fell.
Oh! Whoa!
Before she was
Where'd he disappear?
taken from us. Some
Oh, now we're gonna have the gun.
are forgotten. For a reason!
Not as intense, right? Oh. Here we go. Now we got everybody. Even though the game's glitching out with the fire, god dang it.
It is done.
Is it done? Is it really done?
The
Oh
souls
no!
have been
Is there no
collected.
desktop audio? I can see it right now. Oh god dang it.
We will see you.
Well, I guess I'll put music in the background. So do we see our characters? No? Wow. I did not see that. Yep. No idea where that went. We should fade into the Monty thing now. There we go. There's all the perks. Monty should be talking to me. But I'm also going to show you the Wisp, and then I'm going to end it, because you'll be able to see it in here. It should be... Yep, this is what it looks like all across all the maps. Pretty easy. Alright, so there you go. That was Let's Explore Gorod Krovi. I hope you did enjoy. I hope you enjoyed the boss fight, getting good looks at some of that stuff, and seeing some things and how the game functions in very different ways. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye!